Oh, whoops, sorry, wrong screen, haha. Hello, Hachi. Welcome back to yet another great, very, very fun, very smiley face doodle stream. Yes. I have lots of doodles to do today because unfortunately I was able to draw every day this past week except for yesterday, because yesterday I was so tired that I had no energy, I had no inspiration to draw anything. So, I'm gonna make up for today, because I really wanted to draw something yesterday, but it was very rough, very long day, but it's over now. Thank goodness. And I really need more sleep. My Halloween stream really threw off my sleep schedule. So yeah, now I am extra sleepy. But speaking of this past week's doodles, let me show you all what I drew. So last weekend we did the Fuamoko and Gumi. Oh wait, hold on a second. Something is not right. Hold on. The screen is way too big. Now it's too small. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now it's just right. Oh, I felt like Goldilocks there for a second. Yeah, so last doodle stream, we drew Fuamoko and Gumi. And then on Monday, I drew myself dressed as Miku from when I was handing out candy to the little trick-or-treaters in front of our store. It was a very daunting time. I was very nervous. I might have seemed like a natural with children to the people out there, but I was not. I was freaking out. I was so nervous because I was all alone up there and there were so many kids. I wasn't expecting there to be so many kids, but there were so many kids. And I was just like everywhere I turned, there would be another, and then there would be another, and then there would be another. And I had no time. Mama B and Papa B, they came up a couple times to check on me because we were going to go to dinner afterwards. So they came up a couple times to check on me, but I couldn't talk to them because they just kept on there was always another group came up wanting candy, so yeah. it was a lot, and I had to buy $112 in bags of candy. I did get paid back for it though, thankfully, but it's a lot of money. Yeah. And then I also drew Joan of Arc from Clone High, because the past week I rewatched Clone High, just the first season. I didn't watch the newer one. I have seen the newer one, but I just felt like watching the original. I don't know. The first half of the second season was not too bad, I would say. It didn't have the same spark that the original did, but, I don't think it was that bad. The second half, though, I wasn't too crazy about. But there's so many lines, so many iconic lines from it that I have been quoting nonstop since I've seen it. And then I drew this girl who was I believe her name is Stacey Ann. She was a contestant on America's Next Top Model. They did like a photo shoot where like all the contestants had to like represent like a genre of music. So she was representing house music, and I thought she looked so cute. So yeah, I have sadly been falling back into the America's Next Top Model rabbit hole. I started watching it like back in like 2020, like during the pandemic. But then they took all the episodes off of Amazon and moved them all onto Hulu, and I'm not getting Hulu. No. So yeah, I thought that she was really cute. I thought that she looked like a character from like from Jet Set Radio. So I really wanted to draw her. Her hair was harder than I thought it would be to draw, but I still think she looks cute. And then I drew Rimicha and his comically oversized spoon from Fragaria Memories. I really like Fragaria Memories. And I also drew Trish from JoJo because I saw Megan Thee Stallion dressed up as her for Halloween. And like I don't really listen to Megan Thee Stallion. Like I don't really listen to her music, but I do really like her cosplays. She has good taste in anime, and I respect her for that. And then for Halloween, I did not one, not two, but 3 drawings. So I drew Pico, Utatane Pico, in his outfit for Circus P's newest song, which I think is so cool. I'm so happy. It makes me so happy whenever like Vocaloid producers use like more obscure Vocaloids, and like Pico's one of my favorites. And he looks so cute, and he looks so cool in the PV. They did a really good job. I love it so much. And then I also drew, oh my god, Sock, that's his name, I think, from Welcome to Hell. Cat, excuse you, do you mind? Thank you. But so this is like a, if you've never heard of this series before, it's like a it was like an online animation. It was just like a short, like when it first came out. But they released a second episode like this past on Halloween, which I thought was crazy. I never thought that we would get a second episode to it, because like I know the creator had like teased it like not too long ago. I can't remember how long ago. Clearly it was long enough ago that I don't remember it. But yeah, so they teased it, but I didn't think that, you know, anything would come of it. And then it did, and I was really happy. Cuz like I remember watching this like the first episode back when I was in like middle school. And they said that there would be another episode, so hopefully it doesn't take them another 10 years for that to come out. I really hope not. And last but not least, I drew the woman in profile from the newest episode of Local 58, which I was so stoked. That's another one. That's another series. I absolutely love Local 58. I just wish that it didn't take them a year to make a video. It's like the series is just so good and it's so interesting. Hello, welcome. So like I won't spoil anything about the woman in profile, cuz it's so good. It's such a good series. I love it so much. And then on the 1st of November, I drew Lucia. Because I just love her. I love her. I think she's so cute. I love her little dog, even though I for the life of me I cannot draw animals. But she's just so cute, and I love her. And all the people who are like hating on her, I'm sorry, but they do not have any joy or whimsy in their lives. I don't understand how you could hate something so cute and so innocent. I just love her. I just wish that I could draw her dog. Alright, so for today, the first thing that I'm going to be drawing is I want to draw my my D&D character. You see, this is why I didn't stream on Saturday. Was because I was doing D&D stuff. And that's why I was so tired too at the end of the day. But also Saturday was just like a really busy day for me at work. Like I think it's because now like people are like you know, they're starting to like Christmas shop, you know? So I think that's why there was a lot more people coming in than usual. Yeah. But you know, it's making me very relieved that I'm not going to be there for Black Friday because I'm gonna be in Japan. Yay! I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be in Japan. I'm trying to think about how do I want to pose my character. Actually, I'm gonna change his head position. Yeah, so my character in the game, he's like he's a dark elf, but he's right now at this point in the story, or at this point in the game, I should say, he's disguised as like a wood elf, cuz you know, we don't want the other people to know that we're secretly evil. Ah! He's an evil wizard. I'm just kidding. He's not a wizard. He's a sorcerer. But, you know, same difference. Same difference. Basically an evil wizard. I just hope that I can remember. Because, like, I drew a picture of him, like, on the back of my, my character sheet. I just don't have it on me. You see, that's why I was going to draw him yesterday. But like I said, I was so tired. Yeah, exactly. Magic is magic. No, I'm not trying Doofenshmirtz. Yeah, maybe next time. You know, I did hear that there's a new season of Phineas and Ferb coming out. I'm excited for that. I'm sure it'll be great. As long as they don't cancel it like they do with literally everything else, but I don't think they will. Studios only cancel, like, original content. They never cancel reboots or anything. Except for like Velma, but, you know, thank God for that. Oh yeah, I'm also excited for the new season of Gumball. Hold on, I gotta remember which hand did I put his staff in? I'm pretty sure he's right-handed. His theme is like a lot of eyes. He's got a lot of like eye symbolism. Oh my god, it's Bill Cipher! It's Bill Cipher! Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you guys, it's Bill Cipher! That's so crazy. But yeah, so he's got like an Eye of Providence on his staff. It's just a lot of eye symbolism and like motifs and stuff. I just used like a lot of like what's the word? Just like a lot of like symbols that use eyes like in like different, what's the word? Not like religions. Well, I guess maybe religions, but like, you know, from like a lot of different cultures. So like he's got, you know, the Eye of Providence. He's got the Eye of Horus, I think, is like somewhere on his person. I can't remember. Oh yeah. I do remember. He has a necklace that has it. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the Eye of Horus is his staff, and then the Eye of Prominence is his necklace. I can't remember. Ah. It might be the other way around. Oh well. Oh well. This is 100% from memory, so it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We're doing our best. Oh, I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. There we go. All right. I also only like slightly remember what his clothes look like. Oh well, you guys will never know. You don't know what my character looks like. You've never seen him before. So from your stance, this is all completely 100% accurate. I think I do have it backwards though. Oh well, I'm not changing it now. I'm too far in. I'm too far into the drawing to change it. And then he's got like a bag that has the what's it called? The blue eye thing, whatever it's called. The envy eye. I forget what it's called. There we go, there we go, there we go. You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. The only person that the inaccuracy is going to bother is me. That's alright. Honestly, it's getting kind of late for me too. I'm not gonna lie, today was a bit of a crazy day because I finally was able to go to round 1 for the Hololive event and actually win some stuff because they finally got the plushies in. I was so excited. It was actually quite the roller coaster of emotions. Cause like so we got the announcement, right, that you know, the plushies would finally be coming. So like, you know, I made plans with Mama B that like we would go. But then I started to like I was like reading the comments of the post, and a lot of people were saying that like their round 1s were selling out like on the first day. So, you know, that made me a little bit nervous cuz like we live like 2 hours away from the nearest round 1. So, you know, it would really suck for us to drive like 2 hours out there just for them to not have any of the plushies. So Mama B like called the place like on Saturday just you know, to make sure that we weren't gonna waste our time. And they said that they still had them, but they were going fast. So, you know, the day came this morning, and we called them one last time just to make sure that, you know, that we weren't gonna go up there and there would be nothing. So we called, and they said that they did still have them. So, you know, that was all we needed. So me and Mama B, we drove up there, and sure enough, they had a decent amount still. Ooh, this eye looks really bad. I fear I'm going to have to do the cheater method. Alright. Yeah, so we went up there. And so they had at my location, all that they had left was like for the bigger plushies, they had Ina, Gura, Fuomoko, and Okayu. And then they had like a machine that was like just like filled with the like medium-sized plushies. And thankfully they had every character, so, you know, we kind of had our pick. Well, for that one, it was more like how lucky you could get with, like, grabbing whichever character. And then they had, like, a few machines that had, like, the smaller plushies. So we tried and failed several times. Both me and Mama B ended up spending, like, $100 putting more credits on our cards. So, you know, that was something. But it paid off. It paid off because we were able... Actually, I'm going to shade his skin after I draw his hair. He's not bald, I swear. But we ended up... our first wins of the day, we just got, like, 2 of the little, like, mini plushies. Like, we got a... We got Ina. I won Ina, and then Mama B won a little Gura. So then, like, we kept on, like, trying for the medium-sized plushies. And then somehow, like, miraculously, so Mama B went to, like, she wanted to, like, try and see if one of the employees there could, like, fluff up the machine. Because, like, they were kind of, like, flat. You know, so it made it like extra hard to grab more plushies. And so, like, pretty much the second she left, I grabbed on the hook. It like caught on to an Iris plushie, and it miraculously carried it all the way over, and I was freaking out. I may or may not have screamed. Not very loud, but, you know, I did scream. Because I was just... Because we had tried, like, so many times, and it just, like, wouldn't... It wouldn't pay out. But then it finally did, and I was so happy. Like, I am not picky. I am not picky. I think I said this last weekend, but I am not picky. I like all of the girls. So, you know, I was going to be happy with anybody, but, like, I especially did want, like, an Ina. But, you know, I like Iris, too. I think she's really cute. And she's a very good help with practicing Japanese. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was very content. I was very content with my win. I was just happy I won something. Because it was really hard. And, like, I was kind of worried that just, like, we wouldn't win anything. So then, like, before we left, we kind of, like, walked through the place, and we tried a couple of other times on, like, a few of the other ones. So I went to me and Mama B, we went to the one that had the big Gura plushies. And so Mama B tried one, and she didn't win anything. So then she walked away, and I was like, you know what, for funsies, I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna try to do the machine that was right next to it. So I did, and it grabbed, like, it was one of the ones where it's like, they have like a little like cushion thing, and so you have to pick up the cushion and drop it in to get the prize. And not the actual plushie itself. So I did that, and it managed to actually pick it up, and it dropped it in. And I got a big Gura plushie, so I was freaking out about that. I was also very scared because my mom had left me, and I didn't see any employees around. So I was like, I was really nervous. I was just like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? There's nobody around. But thankfully, I was able to like flag a employee down. So yeah. That was a very lucky win for me. And then, so then, like, afterwards, Mama B decided to try to get, the big Ina plushie that they had. And I was like, you know what? Since, like, since these things seem to like only ever give us the plushies when one of us walks away, I'm gonna ditch you while you're playing for this thing. So I did. So like she went over to the thing and I was like, okay, bye. I'm gonna go play rhythm games, and I walked away. So I went and I played my favorite rhythm game that's there. And then like a little while later, I saw Mama B coming down, and I thought that I saw her holding something, but I wasn't really sure because I was trying to like focus on the game. So she walked over and she stood beside the machine, and I was like, oh, is it no luck? And then she pulls out from behind her back, it's a big Ina plushie, and I was just like, oh my gosh, no way, it actually worked. Like I seriously was not expecting that strategy to work. So I guess the plan is from now on, whenever we do one of those crane games, one of us has just got to walk away. Because we can't win them when we're together. Yeah, so there we go. There's my best recreation of my D&D character. He looks so much better on my character sheet. I'll have to like post a picture of him because like I can't remember how I drew him exactly. It sucks. Oh well. The next doodle I'm gonna move him a little bit down, is I'm gonna draw the characters from Over the Garden Wall, because I watched it. I also watched Over the Garden Wall because I watch it every year for like Halloween. And I also saw, I cannot believe it, but Over the Garden Wall is 10 years old now. Oh, no, I don't want to believe it, but it's true. It hurts. And I saw on Twitter, Aardman made like a little stop motion animation for it, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. It was really cute. It was like, the characters were like, they were like little wooden puppets, which I think is really funny, you know, considering the fact that, like, you know, the main villain is like turning people into trees and stuff. So I thought that was silly. Yeah, so hopefully I can draw the characters right. I don't know. I don't really do like cartoony art styles that much, but I feel like my regular style wouldn't really work with these two. But I'll do my best. I mean, thankfully they're pretty simple looking. So it won't be too hard, I don't think. I might struggle with like not being able to draw the necks. Greg looks very Animal Crossing villager-esque right now. If he had like a little triangle nose, I would say he's like a perfect villager. Put him in Smash Bros. Yeah, I really love Over the Garden Wall. It's one of my favorite like fall / Halloween cartoons. It's one of the best like modern Cartoon Network series. I also feel like and this might just be me, but I feel like the art style also feels kind of like Professor Layton-esque. I don't know. That might just be me though. I don't know. I doubt that they have like any crossover with character design, but it just reminds me of that series a little bit. Yeah, so funny story. So while I was working and doing the like trick or treat event last Monday. So the reason why Mama B and Papa B were there is because afterwards we were going to go to this like conveyor belt sushi place that's like around the same area. And like so that was the plan. That was the plan, right? So we go there and like the conveyor belt is like almost completely empty. Like there is no sushi on that conveyor belt. And we were both like, that's kind of strange. That's kind of unusual. And Papa B said that he thought that he saw like only 2 chefs back there, and like it wasn't really like busy or anything. You know, there were people like in the booths, but like you know, I've seen that place when it's busy, and that was not that busy. Ugh, I might struggle with drawing the frog. I'm not very good at drawing animals. Hold on. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. So yeah, so like we pretty much the whole dinner, all we could do was just like order stuff from the like they would have like you know, obviously they had the conveyor belt, but then they also had like a little menu that you could just like order stuff from like regularly. That's such a horrible frog! Ah, it looks like a catfish. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at drawing animals. Even like they need to be the animals need to be like really stylized for me to be able to draw them right. I'm talking like Sanrio type stylization. Yeah, so all we could do pretty much was just like order from the menu. And like it got there in time, but you know, we go to the conveyor belt sushi for the conveyor belt, right? And so like to make matters worse, while we were sitting there, like I'm still in like my Hatsune Miku outfit, right? Because you know I didn't bring like a change of clothes or anything. He looks like Mr. Frog. Hello. So yeah, I didn't bring a change of clothes. So, you know, I'm sitting in the restaurant still like, you know, in Miku mode. And in walks this like group of like probably like 3, I would say like between the ages of like 9 to like 11-year-old girls. And like that shouldn't be a problem. You would think that. You would think, okay, that's no big deal. Lots of children probably go there for sushi. But these children, they were at the trick-or-treat event, and they were like, the whole time they were like, oh my gosh, it's Miku! It's the Miku girl! Oh my gosh! And they were like, they were trying to get my attention, like, the whole time. And I was like, man, I just want to eat food. I was so hungry, because, like, I had barely eaten anything all day. So I was like, man, I just want to eat my food. I'm with my family. I'm not being paid to do this. I'm just a girl. I'm just a bee. So, you know, it was kind of But, you know, we didn't really eat too much, and it really sucked because there was also a Pikmin collab going on. Like, I'm not like the biggest fan of Pikmin, but you know, I think it's cute. I like Pikmin, you know, a decent amount. Alright, I'm gonna have to move them down so I can fit where it's really large gnome hat. Alright. Yeah, so that was that was a very awkward meal, I would say. I'm trying to remember. Like how they. I think I remember. I can't get it right. Ah! I'm going crazy. I think I made him a little too short. Ugh. Here, you know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do cheater method. You can't stop me. And Halloween itself, whew, that was a little bit of a rough night for me. I mean, you guys already know about the whole disaster that was the stream that I had been looking forward to do in years and years. But also, you know, it was trick or treat, and every year I like to do trick-or-treating stuff, or like I don't do trick-or-treat, but I like to scare the kids in my neighborhood. I dress scary, and you know, I jump out at them. Rah! I think it's fun. So this year, because I feel like my my routine of like being really still and then jumping out at people has gotten a little tired. It's gotten a little cliche. So we got this this like scarecrow spirit Halloween animatronic. It's like one of those that has like a little candy bowl that, you know, you put the candy in, and then when a kid like reaches their hand in there, it like springs up and it like jump scares them. So sorry, his expression just it made me laugh. So, you know, I still like, I dressed kind of scary, but I wanted to make it like so it would be like it would psych them out. So like the kids would come. This was my plan. Okay. So the kids would come, and you know, they would see me, and they would be like, "Oh man, she's gonna like jump out and scare us again." So, you know, they would be like kind of on edge, and so they would take the candy from the scarecrow, expecting me to jump out at them, but instead the scarecrow jumps out at them. You see the vision? You see the vision? And let's just say it didn't go entirely as planned. Because you see, what we didn't expect was the amount of kids that just like didn't realize that the scarecrow had the candy. So like a couple of kids would like come up, and they would be like waiting, like expecting me to like hand them the candy, and I would just be like, do you like, hello, do you not see the scarecrow holding a bowl of candy? And then like they would be like, "Oh, well, I guess they're not giving out candy this year." And so I would be like nudging the scarecrow, trying to, you know, avert their attention towards it, and they'd be like, "Oh, I guess she's trying to like make the scarecrow move." And I'm like, "No! I want you to reach into the candies in the bowl." Oh my gosh. So like it was kind of frustrating me. It was frustrating me how people weren't realizing that. But to be fair, since now like the you know, the time is changing, and the it's getting darker out sooner. We didn't really, we didn't think ahead and like put any like lights in the candy dish, which I think we're gonna do that for the next time. But lesson learned. And also, it rained. It didn't rain like super super hard, but it was enough where I was like, it was like maybe like 7:30, I want to say. And I was like, all right, I think I've had enough of like standing in the rain with kids who are not realizing the purpose of our scarecrow here. So yeah, I just went inside and I got prepared for my stream. And then, that whole disaster happened. Oh, and I found a cool leaf on my way into work on Halloween, and it was really pretty. It had like it was like yellow at the top, and then it like faded into red, and I really liked it. So like I was going to take it home with me, but then I accidentally left it on the counter at work. So the next day I came in and I grabbed it, and as I was leaving, I was going to show my other coworker, and I was like, hey, look at this cool leaf that I found yesterday when I was coming in. And what he did, he is like, while I'm like showing it to him, he just like grabs the leaf and crushes it. And I was like, why would you do that? He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just messing around. I didn't think that it would break. It's like, dang. And so, I wasn't trying to, like, I wasn't gonna, like, start anything over a leaf. So, I was just, like, playing it off, like, no, it's okay, it's alright, there'll be other pretty leaves. But, on the inside, I was a little bit upset. I don't know. I just have a thing for pretty leaves. I like picking up leaves off the ground if they look pretty enough. This hat looks so weird. Ah. There we go. Oh, they're so cute. Alright. And then I've got one more drawing. I've got one more in me. And then I think I'm done for the day. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Alright, here we go. We're back. Okay. So the last one that I'm gonna draw SFA2 Miki, because just recently she had a Synth V voice bank demo come out, and it sounds really good. At least I think it sounds really good. Vocaloid Twitter will say otherwise, but I think she sounds good. People are saying like, oh, what, she doesn't sound anything like Miki. And you know what? They said that about Teto Synth V too, and I disagree. People said that Teto Synth V doesn't sound anything like Teto, but actually, yes, it did, because Teto Synth V sounded just like her voice provider. And I'm tired of people pretending that she didn't. Okay, all right. I've got beef with Teto Synth V haters, alright, Do not come at me if you hate Teto Synth V. And sadly, tragically, one of my friends is a Teto Synth V hater. Because they were like, oh, well, she doesn't sound anything like Teto, and her new design looks weird, and like, it does not look weird. She looks really pretty. She looks cool. She looks stylish. You just don't understand. You don't understand her. You don't get Teto Synth V like I do. And it's true, it's true. Like if you listen to Teto's voice provider sing, like she sounds nothing like the Utao voice bank. But compared to the Synth V, she sounds just like her. And I think Miki's Synth V sounds a lot like Miki too. But then again, you know, Twitter will complain about everything. That's just how it is. That's just one of the facts of life, you know. Yeah, I really like her, and I'm excited to hear what Kyoteru's Synth V voice bank is gonna sound like. It would be cool if I could get Miki's Synth V voice bank, like, while I'm in Japan, but I don't think I will. I don't think she'll be out by then. I think if I get any vocal synths while I'm in Japan, it'll probably be Zundamon. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! My hands are getting too sweaty. My tablet is starting to, like, pick up on things that I'm not even doing. Either that or it's a ghost. Ah! Spooky month hasn't had enough of me yet. No, I haven't visited Japan yet. I will though in like 2 weeks. And I'm excited about it. As I've already said. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because there's going to be a Vocaloid fan event that's gonna be happening like at the same time that I'm gonna be there, but I can't go because it's like so I'm going with a tour group. It's my first time being there, so you know we wanted to do like a tour. So, unfortunately, on the day that the Vocaloid event is supposed to be happening, they're also going to be doing like it's not one of our free days. So, yeah, I'm really disappointed. We can't go. And on top of that, it was going to be the day that that we were going to go to the Ghibli Museum. Which, you know, I was like, you know what? If I'm going to miss this really cool event, you know, at least I'm missing it for the Ghibli Museum. But they canceled going to the Ghibli Museum because, like, I guess they have to, like, undergo, like, cleaning or, like, construction or something. Yeah, they have a museum out there. And, like, the thing is, you can't, like, take pictures on the inside. So we were, me and Mama V, we were, like, very excited. Mama V especially, she was very excited. We were really excited to go there. But, yeah, it just didn't work out. So instead we're going to just, like, I guess it's just, like, a general anime museum. Which, you know, I'm sure it'll be nice there, but it's not what we were hoping for. So, you know. Oh well. Ah. Oh, Miki V4. Your outfit is bananas. It's really pretty, but it's bananas. Like, what is going on with this outfit? Watching America's Next Top Model again after a while, it is so bizarre. Because I've only, like, really gotten to, I'm on cycle 11 right now, and like it's so weird because these episodes were recorded in like 2008 to like 2010, something like that. So it's like they say a lot of things in those shows that you probably wouldn't be able to say nowadays. Nothing like too bad, but you know, a lot of the contestants on the show say a lot of things that we today would consider kind of ignorant. So like sometimes for the most part it's like fine, but every so often they'll like say something that like catches me off guard. I'm like, did they just say that word on TV? Like, whoo, you couldn't say that today. It's so crazy. It's really crazy just how much cultures can shift over like just a few years, you know? Hello, welcome. So like in cycle 11, there's like they so if you don't know, in America's Next Top Model, they always go to like to a foreign country every season. And so for cycle 11, they went to Amsterdam. And I was so I felt kind of embarrassed cuz like one of the girls was like, I thought that Amsterdam would be like full of like drugs and bad people, but it's so nice here. And I'm like, you think Holland has a lot of drugs? What country do you think you're in? It's like one of the safest countries in the world. So it's just they just say a lot of very uncultured things. There was also another girl that was like one of the contestants was like from Ukraine, and so she was like talking about how like their room in Amsterdam felt really similar to when she lived in Ukraine. And like one of the girls was like, "Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. Stop talking about how much you loved living in Russia." And like, what? You did not just tell me you do not seriously believe that tell me you do not believe that Russia and Ukraine are the same country. It made me a little bit embarrassed to be an American. Yeah, well, I mean, just because like something is legal there doesn't mean that like everybody's doing it all the time, you know? I don't know. There was like drama with that girl and like another girl, and like it's most of the show is just about drama. That's why I always my favorites are always the ones that are like the most drama free. Unless they're in the right. Unless one of them is like so very clearly in the right. Then, you know, I'm on the side of the person who is very clearly in the right. Like on the same season, they also had their first trans contestant. And like I felt so bad for her cuz like the other girls were like bullying her. Like there was one girl specifically that was like bullying her. And, like making fun of her, like saying like you can't be in this competition, blah 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 blah, you're a man, blah 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 blah. And it's like what what does what she has in her pants have to do with this competition, like, at all whatsoever? This is a beauty competition. Oh, okay. If there was a problem stemming from that, she wouldn't be on the show, you know? I don't remember. It's like it's between like 2008 to 2010. I can't remember exactly when this season aired. But like, I just felt so bad for her. But then the funny thing is, the girl that was like picking on her the most got booted off the same episode. Like the first episode, the first challenge, the girl that was being mean to the trans girl got kicked off. I was like, that's what you get. That's what you get for bullying people. Karma. But thankfully there were some. Yeah, she got eliminated. She got eliminated, in other words. So I was like cackling to myself, like, ha ha, you were mean and now you got voted off. But like I didn't really like her in the first place, because like the first challenge that they did was they had to like go to the judges and like introduce themselves, and she would go to all of them and be like, hi, my name is whatever her name was, and I am America's Next Top Model, and all of them were like, that's a little it's a little much. Confidence is key, but, you know, there's a limit. Oh, Miki. Yeah, so like pretty much for America's Next Top Model, the like prize for it is that number one, you basically get to be like a professional model. So they do have like a cash prize, and then they have like a spread in a magazine, and you get to be a cover girl. Now, do like all of the people who have won America's Next Top Model become like really famous, well-known models? I don't really know. I kind of don't think so. I think a few of them have. I know at least like one of the people who has won America's Next Top Model was on like Dancing with the Stars, because my mom told me that she recognized him from Dancing with the Stars. It was like one of the later seasons. I watched the seasons kind of out of order, because like they had a few seasons on Netflix. Like they had like seasons 19 to 21 on Netflix for a while. And then they had like every season on Amazon, but then they took all of them off of Amazon, and I think they also took them off of Netflix. But I've been watching them on a different website. I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore. It might not be. It was when I first started watching it, but like I said, I don't know. They might have taken it all off. All I know is that like the legal way to watch it is on Hulu. So like there was sorry, spoiler alert for Cycle. I want to say like 21, but there was like a deaf guy who was like one of the models, and he ended up winning, which like me and my Mama B was kind of watching it with me, but we were both really hoping that he would win, because he was the nicest one. Like I said, it's always deaf, DEAF, like he cannot hear. Yeah, he was like the most problem-free one. And like he said that he wanted to win just, you know, for mostly for like for the deaf community. And you know, I think that's a pretty noble thing. You know what? I'm gonna fix my my D&D character because he is just, it's bugging me. Like something about him is not right. Like before I end the stream, there's just something I do not like about how he looks. Ugh, sorry, hiccup. I think I need to make his hair a little longer. He's got that flowy elf hair. Yeah, yes I am. That is the only art tablet that I own. I do not want to spend another $1,000 on like a big, like, I don't know, Wacom or whatever. So I think I'm gonna shade his robes a little bit. Cause you know, he's a dro. He's scary like that. Ah! I've thought about like playing like Baldur's Gate or something for a stream, but number one, I'm scared to, because number one, I know there's like nudity in it, and you know, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. And number two, Papa B plays it, and I know when our other talents have played Baldur's Gate, he's like yelling at the stream like, no, you have to do this, you have to play it like this. And like, I don't want to get an earful from him being like, my own daughter. How do you not know how to play this? I'll be like, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm doing my best. Yeah, you know what, that looks better. I'm gonna say that does look better. Not those highlights. Those highlights don't look very good. Alright. So there are our doodles for tonight. This has been fun, and I'm glad. I have to admit something. It is Shark Week today. Starting today, it is Shark Week. So my tummy, like before the stream, has been like in the worst pain. But I took some medicine, so it's feeling a lot better now. So I'm very happy that I haven't been in pain this entire stream. So yeah, it was fun. And I thank you guys for joining me and listening to me babble about stuff. Yeah, a little over the garden wall. Yeah, I know. I was just talking about the 10th anniversary of it. I can't believe it's that old. I don't want to be that old. Oh yeah, so that's gonna be it for my stream today. So I'll hopefully put a stream schedule together for next week. I haven't fully decided what I want to do, but I'll figure it out. It's gonna be hard now that it's no longer spooky month. I won't have any like spooky things to rely on. Oh well, it'll be fine, I'm sure. So until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye.